Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of It's About Everything. So in today's episode I'm going to show you a technique of how you can cure MCL epoxy putty or epoxy compound uh, in a super fast way. So here I have two types of MCL. The blue one is MCL Fatafat and the red one is MCL regular. The blue one is supposed to dry in 30 minutes at 27 degrees Celsius, and the red one is supposed to dry in 90 minutes at 27 degrees Celsius. Although in the box it's written that it sets in 30 minutes or it sets in 90 minutes, but actually it takes a longer time to cure. So today I'm going to show you a faster way to cure it. So to time it, I'm going to use a small watch here that I'm going to keep in front of the camera, that you can see how much time it took to completely cure it, and after it's cured you can sand it or you can file it. It will be completely cured. So let's get to it. I'm going to increase the playback speed as required in the entire process because it's going to be a long video, and I will try not to cut the footage because it will help you understand how long it takes and it's not fake. So as you can see here, I took equal amount of the hardener and the resin base, and I used a little bit of talcum powder to dust my fingers so that it does not stick into my fingers. And now I'm going to mix it. So if the putty becomes a little bit tacky and it starts sticking into your fingers, you can dust it with a little bit of talcum powder or baby powder or any kind of powder. Just dust your fingers and it will not stick, and then you can quickly mix it. So here I took the MCL Fatafat, the blue one, and I'm going to test it first. Okay, so it's completely mixed. Now I'm trying to make a subject for quickly curing it. I don't know what I am making, but I tried to make something, then I quickly turned it into a ball. So I'm going to make a simple uh, object, which is a table tennis racket, and then I'm going to start drying it. So the process of drying it is applying heat, because it's an epoxy system and epoxy is a chemical reaction, and if you apply external heat the reaction speeds up, but the temperature should not be above approximately 50 degrees Celsius. It should be below that. So I'm not sure about the temperature because the temperature that I'm going to apply, it's roughly the temperature of a warm cup of coffee or tea, just soon after 5 minutes after you make it. So that's the temperature I'm going to apply. So I think it's close to 50 or 60 degrees Celsius. So here I'm going to use a blower which is used for working in circuit boards, SMD rework station or SMD working blower or heat gun, whatever you call it. So I'm not going to increase the temperature, I'm going to keep the temperature to a minimum, and I'm going to keep the airflow just moderate, not too high. So the temperature of the heat gun is not too much. I will show you in a second. So you can keep an eye on the watch in the top left corner, how long it takes. So here you can see I applied the temperature, the heat blower into my hand, and it's just warm, not too hot. But eventually the gun heats up a little bit more after a while. So the temperature is roughly the same temperature as a warm cup of coffee. So I'm going to speed up the footage so that it does not take much time. One thing I would like to mention here is that you can use any kind of epoxy putty or epoxy glue and heat will cure it, because epoxy is an exothermic reaction. It reacts with both the compounds and starts curing, so heat only increases the reaction and it cures fast. So you can use any kind of epoxy putty or epoxy glue and it will dry with this same technique. So you can see here it's almost cured, just few more minutes and it will be done. Okay guys, so it's completely cured now, just 15 minutes of heat treatment and it's fully cured. So this is how you can fully cure epoxy putty, especially M-Seal, because it's widely available here in India, and you can use this technique in various other works because it's the simplest way and you can cure it fast. Now if you don't have a SMD workstation or a heat blower, what to do? So I will suggest you that you can use a hair dryer if you have a hair dryer available, or you can simply, after making the things that you want to build with the epoxy putty, you can put the epoxy putty under the sun, and you need to cover it with a metal surface, a metal bowl or anything, so that it creates like an enclosed oven and it heats up inside, and in this way it cures it fast. It will take a little bit more time than here. It might take 45 minutes to 1 hour, but it will cure fast compared to 3 or 4 hours to fully cure. It will cure fast if you keep it under the sun by covering it with a metal utensil, a bowl or anything that will act like an oven, that will trap the heat inside and will increase the temperature. So you can hear how hard it has become. Normally it cures up to this level when you keep it overnight, and it fully cures to this level, but as I have applied heat, it cured fast in just 15 or 16 minutes. So this is how you can fully cure M-Seal epoxy putty. Do let me know in the comments below whether you want me to try the M-Seal regular one, which is the red packet. I will try that as well, whether it fully cures like this or not. So this was it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, then you can hit the like button and share it with your friends, and if you are new, then subscribe to my channel. I'll see you soon in my next episode. Until then, have a nice day, take care, and wash your hands. Bye bye.